Generic greetings and welcome to Preview plus Void Expanse. This is a top-down sci-fi space RPG simulator thing. To be honest with you, it's got a bit of everything in it. It's got randomly generated systems, it's got crafted systems, it's got customizable ships, it's got skill trees, it's got dialogue, it's got a little bit of everything. So I'm just going to jump in and show you a bit of it. Going to go to single player and load one of my save games currently played. 1 hour 42 minutes of that one. I've played about 2.5 hours of the game because I did have another save before this and it didn't go so well. And I wanted to try a different class because when you create a character, you can pick like a sort of profession stroke class. I can't remember the exact name for it, but basically it's things like explorer, engineer, and that sort of thing. And you get different bonuses for things. I just went for adventurer on this one, which is basically default, no pluses, no minuses. Also, just before we really crack into this is still in alpha, still in development, so the typical disclaimers of it not being finished, everything is subject to change, any bugs attributed to its in-dev status apply. So we're actually in a station. And I'm just going to show you my ship first. So we're going to go to hangar. There's my ship. Look at that. We don't actually have it named, as I've just realised. We don't have it named. We should be able to name our ships. That would be a good thing. Anyway, as you can see, we've got different parts around the outside. So we've got our hull, which is an Avalanche Mark Two hull. It is a heavy frigate hull. You get frigate, heavy frigate, cruiser, heavy cruiser. As far as I can tell, I don't think it goes higher than that, although I would like to see it go higher. As always, with alpha games, I have no idea what's planned, so, whatever. And obviously, first impressions, I don't know if it is in the game further, but whatever. So, engine, we've also got max speed, acceleration, maneuvering, lots of numbers all around here, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to go through them all. You understand that generally higher is better for most of these things, and you can buy and sell different pieces and find them all over. And you can upgrade your ship and change the parts around. Like I said, I'm not going to go through them all because, frankly, I don't know what all of them do. And, yeah, you probably don't really care. But what you do care about are the weapons. As you can see, got 3 weapons. Light plasma cannon on both sides of the ship. They have the turrets there. And this medium pulse laser, which is actually fixed, which fires from, actually, pretty much from the front. So, out either there or under there or something. But it fires straight out the front. But as you can see, they all have their own statistics, so damage and max ammo and the recharge rate, so they fire pretty quick, and also have prices and such. I've currently got in storage a structure repair consumable, because you have consumables, which I'm going to put there. So when my structure gets damaged, I can use that and repair it on the move. I've also got a civilian mining device, because you can mine things. You can also trade, as far as I'm aware. I don't know if you can buy low, sell high. I don't know if you could do that, and I don't know if that's a valid option, but I'm guessing with this sort of game you would expect it to, you know, you would expect that sort of thing, but I'm not too sure whether you can do it. It's not my thing. Let's have a quick look at our shop, or the shop in this station. Different stations will sell different things. There's loads of equipment. We've got 4 different types of weapons at the moment. You notice I skipped through all of this and go straight to the weapons. Yeah, that's deeply rooted. We've got our beam weapons. We've got our sort of mines. We've got our missile systems. We've got our kinetic things like auto cannons and stuff like that. You can obviously just split it up by these things here. So we've got, you know, equipment, weapons, modules, hulls as well. Depending on what hull you buy, it'll actually change the look of your ship. So you can see that one is a hammer hull, which is actually a heavy cruiser. I can't fly heavy cruisers at the moment. And obviously they have their own weapon slots and such. Certain ones, like that one there, as you can see, that's what I'm in at the moment, the Avalanche Mark Two. You can see it has 3 slots. All of them are for energy weapons. 2 of them are for level 1, and 1 of them's for level 2, which is stationary mounted. And then you can see the tracking, which shows you it's 120 degrees, so it's turreted and such. Not bad. It would be good to be able to actually have a little preview of the ship and have a look at it, but nah, it's not necessary, is it really? But anyway, there's all the ships. As you can see, there's also prices as well. 67,000 generic credits. A little bit more than the 3,000 I have. Let's just have a quick look at the skills that I have as well. When you level up, you'll get skills. I'm currently level 23, 35 points, so I'm going to spend them in reverse. Yeah, the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to go for tactical maneuvering, which actually increases my armor. Yes, and also tactical positioning as well. It gives you more armor. As you level up, you'll put different skill points and things. It'll increase your piloting and combat effectiveness. This is currently the piloting tree. As you can see, it's probably the largest one out of them all so far. This tree here is basically your certificates. So I can currently fly light frigates, heavy frigates, and there's also light cruisers and heavy cruisers in the game, but I can't fly them yet. I don't know if that's going to be changed so you can fly things like destroyers or carriers or battleships and dreadnoughts and super dreadnoughts and titans and mega titans and bigger ships than that. I have no idea what's going to be implemented in this one, but, you know, there's a fair amount of ships at the moment. There's a couple of ships for each sort of class. So, you know, enough. We've also got combat as well, which is, yeah, it's not very big at all. To be honest with you, there's just certificates, really. It basically says what you can use. So I can use light weapons, I can use medium energy weapons, and that's pretty much it. They're about consumables. Engineering is even worse. It's just about mining. And the other one is currently dialogue. So I've got Haggler at max level because it gives you a refuel discount. And guess what? It's something you're going to do a lot. So I thought I would put it in there. I've also got Persuade, but I don't know if I can. I've never really used that so far. Repair Expert, a Gentleman, more rewards for quests, and that's better prices. That will be quite good as well. I might go up in that. Costs 6 points a piece, though, and I've only got 5 points. That costs 5 points a piece, and that costs 5 points a piece. Now, we'll leave that. Yeah, I would really like to see that expanded. We'll see how far that goes. I am guessing that this is going to be massively expanded as the game goes on. One thing that seems to be missing from the game, as far as I can tell, is like stealth systems and such. I mean, I'm not talking about just cloaking, but just sort of that, well, cloaking and shadowing and all sorts of stealthy things. I like to play that. With sort of these types of games, or pretty much any game, I do like the stealth option and the sneaky approach. Whereas obviously it doesn't seem to be anything like that in the game at the moment. But again, who knows? Who knows what's on the horizon? And I might not have just got that far yet. Who knows? Anyway, let's just go to the decks and we'll have a quick chat with Brooker, I think. Does he want any jobs? I don't think so. When you talk to people, you can get you can have a little chat with them. So you can talk about alien races, and he's going to go, yeah, what do you want to know? Blah 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 blah. Or I can say factions. Who's the Order? And you can ask him questions and such about the Order. Now, obviously, depending on who you're going to talk to, they'll probably tell you different things. I've got some quests actually from these guys. I haven't got a journal. You can see I've got several active quests. I've finished 4, got 5 active. So I need to join a faction. That's something you get at the start. Join the Order faction. That's the one I'm working on at the moment. Joining the Order faction. There are 4 factions in the game. 4, 5? I'll have a quick look in a second. I have to deliver a package. I have to get someone's gun, which I've technically failed because I went to the guy and said, yeah, I need the gun for you. And he goes, hang on, You're not buying it for this guy. Yeah, I am. Yeah, maybe. And he goes, I'm not selling it to you. I don't know what went on there. And I have to persuade a reporter to shut up, apparently, because he's spreading lies or, I don't know, he's telling people things that other people don't want to hear. So I've got a job just to shut him up. That's fine with me, as long as I'm getting paid. This is the system I'm in. Look at that. Ooh, asteroids, and these are the jump gates to go to the different systems. They're the planets, obviously, and these are the markers for quests. I'm not too sure what quests, because it doesn't tell me. It just basically has an exclamation mark saying, point of interest, and although I've been to them 3, I can't actually find anything, so I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's just go to our galaxy map. I'm currently there. Right, as you can see, it's owned by the Order. Shows you a couple of other things, so what the technology is. That's the cog thing, I believe, and also the sort of hostility level, or how bad it is. It's level 10, that one. I'm guessing when you go over here, it starts going up and up and up. That says 23, that says 28. It actually says closed as well. Anyway, yeah, it says closed. Yeah, you can't, I don't think you can. Yeah, who knows. Anyway, that's a bit nasty. Stuff does not auto-scale in this, by the way, so if you turn up in a system that's really nasty, it's your fault if you explode. If I zoom out, you can see it's quite large. It is very, very large, and even at this early stage of the game. We've got a couple of factions. We've got the Order, which are there. We've got the Freedom, which are basically owned by, as far as I can tell, a businessman who employs people to do his dirty work. We've got the Fanatics, which seem like the most interesting of all of these so far. Apparently, you can see the symbol is 2 people worshipping a one-eyed alien, a sort of Cthulhian weird shape. Yeah, weird. It's got a bit of Lovecraftian art going on there. But anyway, yeah, they're a bit weird. Apparently they got shipped off there. They're a bit crazy or something, and they started worshipping. I don't know what that's all about. And we've got some pirates over there, which are evil. Well, actually, I don't know. These are the evil guys. These are the evil aliens. The generic evil aliens, an evil ancient has arisen that are coming to kill us. Anyway, enough about all this. Let's just go. Oh, factions as well. You can see them all there. No faction, neutral. Then you got Order, our Freedom. We got Fanatics. We got pirates, and we got the Zengaturns or something. Evil, mysterious organic alien race that plagues the galaxy. Yes, Order, militaristic alliance. Yeah, that's good. Freedom, independent union, and we've got the Fanatics, conservative cult of alien worshippers. Anyway, let's just undock. I'm going to show you some outside things, but yeah, it is interesting. Some of the factions in there. Obviously, you've got a bit of a reputation system in there. As you can see, some of them bars were up and down, so I've pissed a couple of them off. So current system, we're in Gatet. That's where we are. Anyway, this is the station we've just come out of, and this is my ship. There you go. As we move the mouse around, you can see that my turrets will change. Obviously, they do have an arc of fire, so I can't go any further than that behind me, and I can't go any further than, well, this one can't go any further than that because the ship's in the way. Not bad at all. So front fire, that's pretty good. I've got 3 weapons now. For whatever reason, I've bolted them all onto the left mouse button, so they're all firing like that. It's a bit of a spray and pray approach, but it works for anything in front of me. There you go. Obviously one of them is completely fixed, that's why that line there does not move. We can fly around as you would expect. Now it is sort of, well, you don't keep spinning, but you do keep drifting the way you know we're going. So you do have to, if you say drift like that, you will keep going and going and going until you hold space, of course, and stop. So Newtonian flight, or vector flight, whatever you would like to call it. Looks like I've got a pirate here. I'm just going to kill him. Alright, I just blew him up and leveled up. You can see there's turrets as well there shooting him. He looks like he's dropped something. That's grapple hook. Let's grapple it. There we go. And he's got basic fuel tank and a repairable consumable. I'm going to take them. Why not? Right. Let us get on with some questage. So I do have, if I just stop the boat here, I do have, if I go to system, it actually is, like I say, putting marks there, but I don't know what that's for because the journal, package delivery, that's the OZ Gamma system. This one is going back to the other station. This one is go to talk to a reporter. It's in the GATSA system, which is not the system I'm in. I'm in the GATET system. I need to go to GATSA, so I'm not too sure why it's putting a mark there. Anyway, let's go to the GATSA system. So we need to go through there via that there, which is like a sort of jump gate. So we're going to go up there. So let's just travel. So on we go. And you can just drive around as normal like this and weave about, or you can press C and activate your sort of cruising speed, which is basically blast all of the, you know, light the wick on the candle, fire it fast, and we just fly off. Oh, looks like we've got a pirate here, so I'm just going to take them out. There we go, taking him out. This is not going to take long. Come on, get him out, get him out. There he goes. On the bottom left, we can see we've got energy, which is used to sort of, well, recharge your shields and things like that. And I think if you run out, you sort of start to slow down. It's really hard to maneuver. We've also got my shields, and then my hull. Obviously, if your hull goes to 0, you explode, and you'll probably respawn back at the station, or you do, because I've had it happen to me a couple of times. I'm not too sure if the difficulty can be changed. I'm sure I've read somewhere about there being changes in difficulty and such, but it's not just like you spawn back at the station thing. We've also got, as you can see, the weapons that I've got on here, the ammo in it, which currently it's just energy basically. Yeah, it takes a bit of time to recharge, and they're all on mouse button 1. Consumables on the bottom as well, so these are all hotkeys. So number 1 will get my hull recharged. Anyway, let's go up. I can see there's a pirate from the radar stroke sensors at the top there. It's got lasers, but guess what? So have I, and I have the advantage of being able to kill them a bit better because I've upgraded in my skills to go backwards. If I go to skills, you can see I can actually fly backwards in reverse much better. Obviously things like combat and things like that are around here. So anyway, let's just fly up and we'll go to there. We need to go to this system, so I'm just going to activate that and blast off. We need to get to the gate. This is the gate coming up and into the gate. So we're just going to F to jump. Oh, I just missed it. F to jump. There we go. And blast off. Yeah. One thing I'm not a fan of is that you have to press F to actually activate the gates and enter the difference. You have to enter the space stations. I would just like to be able to fly into them. I mean, I can understand the reason for you having to press a button to get into it, like to get into a station, but I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just not a big fan because I like it just feels a bit jarring. You know, if you drive in properly, like I'll show you what I mean. So there's the entrance there. Like I want to just line it up and just go way straight in, but no, I just crash into an invisible wall back here and start damaging the ship. Look, I want to be able to drive in manually, not press F to dock. That's just my own personal thought on that, though, even if there's an option just to do it. Anyway, let's refuel and repair the boat, and now we have to... we found Nico Davison. Let's just go to Dex then. We're going to have a little chat with him. You! Quests. So, why are you writing bad articles about the Order? Isn't that obvious? Because the Order guys are a bunch of butchers and people who deserve to know the truth about them. The Order's trying to dictate to us how we live and what we do. Free people will not tolerate such behaviour. Because of your freedom is where we are and we won't give it up. I'm not buying that liberty crap, apparently. Oh, smart ass, aren't you? Why would you tell you anything? Why would I tell you anything? That's the difference. I won't be able to do anything about it anyway. Whatever. Suppose you're right. What harm can you do? I'm doing this for money, of course. One of Jerridan's men is paying me to write the crap about the order. Calling to stop the food supply. Yeah. I get it. How much do you want to stop writing? What? So, oh, not so fast. It pays me 100 credits each article. I'd say 5,000 enough. Yeah, 5,000 to hang up my keyboard at the wall. How about I use my persuade option? Since we're all going to die because of your greed. Do you understand that? See what he does. Die? What do you mean? Die? I don't plan on dying anytime soon. The order is only one standing between them guys and us, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, so I've used my persuade skill, which I didn't even realize I could do. I know I unlocked it. I just never really used it. I see your point. Yeah, I'll stop writing crap about the order. And yes, thank you for opening my eyes. Excellent. So, obviously, yeah, that's good. That's good because I had that skill. Hang on, the other. There we go. That persuade skill there. I managed to shut him up. Excellent. I do like the skills in the game, but I just think they should be expanded a bit. Obviously, alpha game is alpha and all that, but piloting is fairly expansive. Combat, not so much as I mentioned. Engineering, even less. It's about mining. Yeah, we'll not bother with that. Oh, look at all them pluses on there. Yes, not bad. 15 points to spend though, and almost level 25. Not bad. Anyway, we will just have a quick look. What other skills do we have? Swear the pot. I do have to go back and tell him I do. I also need to go back and talk to that guy. Package delivery. Let's do this. I need to go to the OZ Gamma. No, the Swallow Elven in the system OZ Gamma. Alright, okay, so OZ Gamma is where I'm going to. Let's have a quick look. I believe it is. Where am I going to go? I'm going to get there. Let's have a quick look. I need to go there, so I need to go through that place first and then there. So it's the Enola Theatre system, so I need to go over there first. Okay, that's fine. Let's zip around here and boost it off. So anyway, fly faster as we can. Hopefully we're not going to whack into these asteroids. But yes, I think you get what the game's sort of about. It is sort of free roaming, sandboxy. You can roam around, do your own thing, upgrade your ship, shoot some stuff. Really like the fact that that dialogue thing worked there. And obviously it's very early on, so I'm assuming there's going to be more ways of persuading and more roleplay type stuff for them. Obviously, it's very sort of combat oriented at the moment, flying around, shooting pirates and that. But you know, there's the fair amount of talking to ships and or talking to ship captains and telling them that, you know, they're probably doing the wrong thing and such. So that is good. Different options. One of the things I really hate, and I do truly mean hate, is that when RPGs, when games call themselves an RPG, and what they mean is, you know, dungeon crawler or hack and slash game with the option to with basically the option to talk to a merchant. No, that's not an RPG. There should be pretty much equal options for talking you out of things. I'm not going to go through that star. That would be a bad plan. Let's go around the thing. Yeah, there should be equal options to talk you out of things, as well as shoot, at least in my own. That's my personal preference anyway. Right, so we're just going to zip past all these. As you can see, there's a lot of pirates, but I'm just sort of zipping past them because I don't really need to shoot them, and there's a lot of them. Oh god, there's a lot of missiles as well. Things are getting a bit hairy. Just keep flying. Quickly get to the Stargate or the jump gate or whatever and just go, well, hey, like I say, I wish I didn't have to press F. I wish you could just drive through it, because that would just be, I don't know, just feel better. Anyway, entering the OZ Gamma sector. Sector system, whatever. Right, we're going to drive down past these pirates. Or should I shoot the pirates? Just shoot the pirates. I've had enough of these pirates. Bye, mate. You're going to go, aren't you? Come on, come on. It's hard to fly. Wait, that guy's gone. And this guy can meet... This guy can... Yeah, you can get the same treatment, to be honest. Yeah, they're all dead. Cool, spin round and... light her up. I like that, when you can spin round and then activate your cruise. Reminds me of Firefly when they spin round and activate full burn. Yeah, very good. What's that? That's a ship. I just wanged into him. Okay, keep flying. Ow, ow, it's hurting. I think the system's neutral, to be honest with you. Is that a merchant ship just going past? No, it's a turret. And, oh, it's an asteroid. Oh, that's cool, that. That's an asteroid type place. Let's just drive inside and dock up. There we go. And we'll do a bit of trading. So I want to just repair everything because it's a bit broke, and we want to talk with... Oh, it's an order. Recruiter. I want to talk to Station Commander. Delivery job. Finally, small vial will save a lot of lives. Basically, I was carrying some medicine and such. You'll know, proud of yourself, damn virus. We only knew how the Zengatan were delivering it. Any jobs? Got any jobs? An urgent mission for you. Do you accept it? It's urgent, why not? Yes! A large-scale battle between our patrols and pirates not too far from here. Some of our ships were destroyed. Maybe survivors. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's undock and find some survivors. I should have really bought some upgrades. That was an explosion. There was an explosion somewhere. Let's see where they are. Oh, gee, it is nearby as well. Now, oh, hang on. Whoa, let's just reverse up to this thing here. That's lootage. We want lootage. Hang on, stop the boat. It's really hard to fly sometimes, but it's actually good, I think, because it's, you know, I do like the having to think about the flying, not just like going and pointing where you want to go. Makes you think about it, and also you can pull some good maneuvers off. Bit of wreckage here. I've done one of these missions before, so I'm not too sure this is just one of the randomly generated ones that you can get. Anyway, we're gonna pick up the survivors and head back. Yeah, right. We'll just head back, and that'll be us really. But I think you really get what the game's all about. Have I just crashed straight into that turret? Oh, I'm ploughing into the thing and all. I think you get what the game's about. I don't really... Oh, God, I keep hitting things. I don't think I need to really show you any more than that. It's good. It's actually quite good. It's very good, in fact. It's very interesting. Like I said, a couple of things I would like to see is, you know, obviously, it's hard to say what you'd like. You know, it's hard to say really. Oh, I think this should be in, because obviously it ain't finished. So it's let me just hand these in to get some cash. There we go. It's hard to say, oh, they should put this in, because you probably planned anyway, but things like, obviously, expanded skill trees, that's a must. That's just a must, and I'm sure they'll get to that. Don't know if they're going to put any more ships in, but it would be nice to see that. I would love to have more stealthy options, and, you know, even, I don't know whether cloaking would be the right thing, but just better ways to evade and stealth and be a bit sneaky would be always good. Obviously, I don't know how many other weapon systems putting in, whether putting drones in or anything like that, but that would just more stuff would be interesting in that sort of sense. That really needs to be expanded, that thing there, that whole combat thing. Yeah, I really like the way you actually can talk to people and get different options with the persuade skill. That was pretty good. Don't know if that's going to be expanded, but I assume so. Quests seem to be alright, so they seem to be pretty good. I mean, just flying around in general is pretty interesting, and like I say, there's different factions, and you can talk to them and stuff. It's good. I think it's pretty good. At this stage, I can say that it's definitely worth checking out now. As always with early access stuff and in development stuff, I would never say, you know, oh yeah, definite recommendation, but I think you should check it out. That's for certain, but we shall see how it progresses. If it keeps on going based on, well, if it's gonna develop on the lines of what we've already seen here, I think it's gonna be quite good. Definitely something we're gonna keep an eye on anyway, for certain. Links are in the description, so you can check it out yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.